Why do institutional investors own 53% of Shift Technologies Inc. stock? Why do they do that? Why do they have? Why is that the case? 53% of the shares held by institutions, including hedge funds. Hedge funds own about 5%. So this is coming on the heels of a stock that is been on a bearish trend since the middle of July 2021. Since July 2021, the stock has been retracing and retracing, and we have that as of this year, Wedbush cut its rating from its target from $59 to $4, citing that it has a very long path to profitability, high exposure to low-end consumers, and also before that time, I think there was also another 21st of this year, 21st of January, it's caught yet another one. Its target from $4 to $3 amid industry headwinds keeps neutral rating as path to profitability is less clear. And also General Motors is also entering that space as well, even with the alliance it has with a leading provider of data analytics for the insurance industry, that is LexisNexis. So this LexisNexis is a provider of AI driven decision automation and optimization. Shift is a provider of AI driven decision automation and optimization solutions for the global insurance industry. So the two companies will combine. I mean, the alliance will ensure that it will help insurance carriers seamlessly incorporate LexisNexis claim clarity data analytics into Shift's insurance decisioning artificial intelligence AI models, allowing carriers to better predict fraud and risk at the first notice of loss. So given all of those things, institutional investors are still very much keen on the stock, still very much keen. So we can see it's been bearish, like we indicated earlier on, since middle of July 2021, and you can also see that it would surprise you that the short interest is about 35.19%, and it's just increased by 20% of late. So it seems the fundamentals are not that impressive based on how analysts are looking at it, but the institutional investors are still very much keen on the stock. They're still there. What we can say is that MACD, so the momentum is not too poor, at least not crashing our way. Still gradually improving. MACD above the signal line on this daily chart. Accumulation distribution is very much bearish. It's been crashing, retracing. It's just like the stock itself. But I think the interesting thing about the stock is the fact that it has this short interest. So, but at the same time, the skepticism is not out of place. It's in line with what analysts have been have cited. What they've noticed about with the stock. So profitability still is still a distance away. So I don't think the short interest are totally out of place. So, but at the same time, it simply means that money is locked up into the stock, and will continue to interest or attract market participants. So right now in this pre-market, in this session of the 11th of February, it is trading at $1.95, a gain of 2.74%. Been moving sideways, even retracing. Momentum is quite weak. So is there any point of trying to determine a target for this stock? Well, given all of these all that has been going on, we can say that there's a good chance it will continue to retrace. It is much more likely to continue to retrace further and drop all the way down to 1.83, where it has some support of late. It has some support there, but we expect it to continue to retrace. That's that's where the probability is indicating that it will go downwards. So given all of that, we can still see it has potential to even though it's bearish, it has a potential to get to these sort of levels. That we have to determine that 2.38 minus 1.88, 2.38, that's 0.38 plus 0.12 will give us 0.5 times 2.618 will give us 1.309. We add it to the current price of 1.952. So it has a potential to get to 3.21, but it looks really far-fetched, really far-fetched. SFT, really far-fetched. So the probability is that it will, there's an indication it will continue to retrace further, but as we just determined, it has a target of getting up to 3.21, which is, it looks like a long shot. 3.326, somewhere around here. And the last time it was at this sort of level was let's see, sometime early this year. Sometime that's where it was, around that sort of level. So but the short interest will continue to attract market participants, and but at the same time, it may also make it very popular. And if it becomes really popular, then it may just anticipating a squeeze, it will spike and also retrace and all that stuff. So at least it may save it from a total collapse, but well, indeed may also take it up above this 3.261 target, but it's really not going to change a whole lot of things, because fundamentally the company is still growing, and profitability, like the analysts at Wedbush disclosed, still very much far away. So it's interesting, largely because of the short interest. So yeah, so see what you make of it. Our target is 3.261, and thank you very much for watching this video.